Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
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 Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Is this thing on?
Is this thing on?
Is this thing on? Is this for real?
This is what's in the box.
This is what's in the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the fucking box?
What's in the fucking box?
What's in the box?
This is what's in the box. That's Zach and Cheryl. I'm Zach.
I'm Cheryl.
That's Cheryl. And we're in the box.
We're in a sort of.
So
What is that? Is that hair? Oh my god! Get over
what are you
here.
doing right now?
I don't know.
What's your deal?
I don't know. I got hair falling out.
So it's been a minute.
That ew. No, stop. Gross.
Here, you get here. I'll turn yours
No,
off.
because yours is on and makes me glow.
Mine's
Ugh.
fine. Yours is fine. You look fine.
No, I look yellow.
Anyway, it's been a while since we did a thinger, so we decided to do one, and we're gonna update. We're gonna give you an update on our life and what's going on. What's happening? Hippity happening.
Hippity happening. It's Easter, so hippity happening.
So we did a lot of things. Okay.
That's what you did. It's not as dramatic as I just did it.
We've done a lot of things in the last month
Yeah.
or so.
Sure.
We bought a new vehicle.
The vehicles.
That's,
do you see it?
Well, that's our new record studio. Well, right now, anyway, because we still don't have a generator for the garage.
My hair is bothering me.
Anyway, but yeah, so we did that. So
we did adult things.
Yeah, we did that because we were wasting so much gas driving back and forth because I was on a different shift. Yeah. So we were spending a butt ton.
A butt ton.
Yeah, because she would have to take me to work, then drive back home.
Yeah.
Then come to work.
Everybody's like, oh yeah, it was twice the trips. And I was like, no, it was like 4 times the trips.
Yeah, because she would have to drive me to work, come back home, drive to work herself. I would have to drive back home. Then I would have to drive back to work at 5 a.m. to pick her up and then drive back home. And then do it all over again 5 days a week. 5 days a week. 6 days a week.
6 days a week sometimes.
So we decided to buy another vehicle. And we bought it outright. I own a vehicle outright for the first time in 10 years.
And then it didn't really matter that we bought a second vehicle because I quit my job.
Yeah, because then she quit her job. So
I said, fuck you guys, I'm out.
But also, we were responsible about it. Well, sort of.
I wasn't.
She wasn't. I was.
I was like, he's got this piece, bitches.
I took money out to pay up everything and to buy the vehicle and do all this stuff because I knew that it was only a matter of time before she would quit or get fired because she didn't want to be there anymore. And I didn't want her to be there anymore. I didn't want you to be there anymore.
And they were fucking me over anyway. Yeah. So they were asking for me to fire myself.
Well, also, like I've said, I mean, we've only had one other time where it wouldn't have, like, hurt us for you to quit or be fired.
Yeah.
And this was one of those times we had enough money and we had enough things paid up that it didn't matter how long it took you to find another job, we were going to be fine. So, plus it took the stress off of you of not, like, being like, oh, I got to get a job, so I got to go back to a place that I hate going to or else we're not going to have a place to live.
Yeah.
So now you can do whatever. Which Cheryl, because she quit, Cheryl found her thing.
I found my thing before I quit, but
yeah, I know. But you have.
I think it helped me quit. That my therapist saying
you should quit
that job.
Best therapist.
I'm just saying. That was all I needed. The most responsible adult in my life said, you should quit that job.
Your therapist
and I was
being
like,
well,
deal!
Your therapist being like, well, why are you still there? And you being like, same!
Good question. Now I'm not.
So what was your thing? I'm pretty sure everybody that's watching this already knows what your thing is. But what's your thing?
I'm a crotch eater.
Me too!
I'm just kidding. I'm a crocheter.
Yeah. So explain.
I crochet.
Not explain what crocheting is, but explain. I don't know. I guess part of what you told me of like why you like it.
Oh, okay. So, one, it's artsy fartsy, and I like artsy fartsy stuff.
Because you're a farter.
Because I'm an artsy farter. No, so I grew up with, most of my family being really autistic. And my mom is like a genius when it comes to artsy stuff. Like any kind of crafting, like just random crafting, she's like, I don't know, she just knows. Like she can make anything out of anything, and she doesn't have to. It doesn't seem like she puts that much thought into it. I'm not gonna say she doesn't put that much thought into it because I don't know, but it doesn't seem like she has to put that much thought into it. She like literally looks at a piece of paper and goes, "Oh, that could be this," and ta-da, it's that. Like she doesn't have to like think about the like strategic planning of
it would be cool
making that into that. She's just
it would
like,
be cool
poof, it's it.
It would be cool if this ball of yarn turned into a dragon.
Yeah,
oh, look,
well,
that's
okay,
cool.
But that's the thing. She didn't really like that. She crocheted, but she made like hats and scarves, and that's it. She stuck to like one stitch, like 2 stitches maybe, and that was it. And but like, so I tried my hand at it, thinking that I was going to be terrible because everything I've ever tried that my mom does, I have to put like 24 more times effort into it to make it look even remotely as good as hers. And everyone was always like, "Oh, you're so good at like this and so good at that." And I'm like, "Yeah, but you don't know how much effort I'm having to put into it, like versus someone who's actually good at it." Like like I'm having to put so much more effort and so much more brain power into that piece of art, whatever it may be, than anybody else. Like it takes me difference. Like 3 times as long to paint something as someone who's actually good at painting.
Well, I was going to say, like, the difference between somebody that can freestyle paint a painting and somebody that has to do grid work to do the same thing.
I'm not even good at grid work.
No, I'm just saying I'm saying the comparison of somebody that can just look at something and be like I'm going to draw this with no like outline or anything, and somebody that has crazy. To like.
And I felt that way my whole life about things. Like I love art. And I remember in art class watching other people, like other students and my teacher, be able to just take a blank canvas and a pencil or a paintbrush and just, and it's a thing. And I'm like, holy shit, that's a thing. And it's like clearly that thing. Like it's not like, oh, it looks like a child drew that thing or painted that thing. It's like
it's not a stick figure of that
thing. And I'm like, oh, that's clear that that's what that is. And me, I have to put in like 3 times the effort to get it to even look remotely like theirs. And some of that also has to do with like stenciling and stupid shit like that, cheating basically to get what I want. And so I'm like, I never felt achieved.
You're a tracer.
I never felt truly like I achieved anything in the art world because I'm like, I feel like I have to keep taking shortcuts.
Cheated my way.
I feel like I had to take shortcuts on everything to be able to get it to look good enough. And then I pick up a fucking crochet hook and I'm like, do, and I'm like, oh, that was fun. And then I try a couple other things and I'm like, oh, I get this. Like it just like, it like clicked. Like I was like, I did a couple of different stitches on like a blanket or a hat. And I was like, wait.
I understand how this works now.
I get this. Yeah. And it took me doing like one tutorial of a stuffed animal for me to be like, okay.
Yeah. And I said this to you when we were talking about it when you called me and you said that.
Yeah.
About the bunny.
Yeah.
When you were like, well, I'm gonna try to figure it out for myself. I'm gonna try to see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look anything up. I'm just gonna try to see if I can do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can make a bunny by myself, like just from my brain. And you did.
Yeah.
And you even down to like the cheek thing was what. Yeah, the cheek was what you called me about. You were like, I figured out how to do the cheeks, and I was like, okay. And you're like, no, like from my brain.
Like from my brain.
Like I figured out.
Like my brain was like, you should do this, and I did it, and it worked.
Yeah. I think so you were all excited because because
it's working, it's happening. Like it makes sense, and I'm applying it, and what I'm imagining in my brain is actually coming out
the way you see
in
it.
my hands. And that's crazy because I've done that with everything art wise and craft wise. Is my brain is like, this is the way we imagine it, and then my hands just can't produce what my brain is telling me unless I put like 40 more hours of like erasing or repainting or, you know, scrapping things. And this is just like, my brain is like, this is how we want it to look. And I'm like, okay. And it happens. And it's there in front of me. And I'm just like, oh my God, I did it.
My brain did the thing.
Like, it looks good. Okay. Like, and even the things that don't look like that great, that I'm like, okay, that didn't really work. It didn't not work, and I'm still confused on how it didn't work. I know why it didn't work. Like, the minute it doesn't work, I'm like, okay, that's why that didn't work. Okay.
I just gotta go back and do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, if I fucked up on like a painting in the past, I'd be like, I have no clue.
I don't know why the fuck that doesn't look like Bon Jovi.
I don't know why. I've always stuck, when it comes to painting, I've always stuck with pop art because I can't shade. I don't know how people do that. I can't mix colors into other colors. Like, I can't.
Your color theory sucks.
Oh my God, it's the worst. And I just can't. I can't on paper, like on canvas.
Mm-hmm.
And so I always stuck to like pop art and like impressionism, because you don't gotta shade with impressionism. It's just different, like, you just take swipes of different colors and it just happens. Like, I don't know, that made sense to me. But but yeah, so I don't know, it's just really cool. And now I'm popping things out, like,
yeah.
And my brain's working faster than my hands can. So my brain is like, make a pig, and I'm like, okay, and I work through like a snout, and then my brain is like, but let's do an octopus, or let's do a jellyfish. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. And sometimes I complete things, and sometimes I have like 4 whips of different animals that I haven't completed yet. But
yeah. So
just items in general.
So
I hate blankets.
Cheryl is going to give it a go.
Yeah, I'm gonna try sell things.
Yeah, she's gonna try to make it a thing.
I'm gonna turn this hobby into a career.
But I think it'd be good. I think it's good. I think
a business.
I think that I was going to do it when I was done.
It bothered me.
I wasn't done.
It bothered me immediately, though.
I wasn't done.
But it bothered me immediately.
Okay. Anyway.
The pants are too pink to have anything dirty on them.
Okay, but I didn't even get all the stuff out of my
But it bothered me immediately.
Okay, fine. Anyway. Yeah, because she found something that not only makes her happy, but makes her feel...
You make me happy.
Fulfilled. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Yes.
So
it's very nice. It makes me feel good.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
And I like doing it. I don't like making blankets. I'll do it, but I don't like it.
But worst case, like I told you, worst case scenario, if it's
boring.
Worst case scenario, if it doesn't work out the way that you want it to, like as far as like the markets and whatever, you could always just. You got plenty of people. You could always just be commissioned for stuffies and shit.
Yeah.
You always just have like once or twice a year somebody be like, make me this. And
you'd be lucky.
Whatever. Yeah.
Buy me the yarn.
Worst case. Best case, like I told you, I think your stuffy things are going to sell a lot. I think your pudgy animals are gonna.
They're just pudgy because they're stuffed animals. Stuffed animals are pudgy.
I like them. I think it's cute. I think it's funny that the fact that all your animals are pudgy. I just think it's cute.
Whatever.
But also, I just think that you have like you were saying, your brain has a certain look for the things that you make, and I think it's original, and I think that that's what people are looking for.
My spider was really exciting.
The reason why people don't like blankets, I mean, they like blankets, but the reason why, like, at markets and shit, blankets don't sell very much is because everybody knows how to fucking make a blanket.
Well,
it's not it's not exciting. It's not new. It's not different. People want something different. They don't want the same blanket that anybody can watch a crochet video and make.
Yeah.
And your stuffies are very. I told you that when you were talking about the bowl being crooked. I was like, it just makes it.
Because he's like this.
Yeah, there's just little things.
I haven't figured out how to get the head to line up with the body.
It just makes it more.
They kind of turn.
It just makes it more original. I like the bull. I think he's cute. I think the fact that you made him like this is hilarious. Yay!
Well, because I totally forgot about the front arms until after, and I was like, now I have to add arms, and he's already all sewn together. Well, then he's just gonna get little woo stubs.
Little woo stubs. So yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
We can talk about my updates, but my updates aren't as fun.
What are your updates?
My updates are I'm on second shift, and it sucks.
And he hates it.
And I don't like it.
I told him you would.
And I don't like not seeing my family. That sucks.
Like I told him you would.
And yeah. And I don't like coming home and being like, hey, it's 11. I should probably put Wyatt and go to bed. And then I wake up and get to eat with you, and then I'm like, okay, bye.
You wake up and you're like, it's 11. I gotta go to work.
Okay, bye.
Well, if you didn't sleep like 10 hours every night.
Well, it's nice when, like, I am tired.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. My body just gets used to it, because also I want Wyatt to sleep as much as he can, too, while he has the chance. And if he just lets him sleep, he'll sleep until fucking 10 or 11. He doesn't go to sleep until, like, 1.
Well, he also does pretty good at nap time by himself.
Yeah.
So I think that if you wanted to stay up at night, you could put him to sleep and come back out. Or if you wanted to get up with me in the morning, he'll probably stay in bed and sleep for a while by himself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know for sure because we haven't tried it, but... And yes, we still co-sleep with our 2-year-old. That's almost 3.
Get over it!
Get over it.
He likes it, and we like it, so get over it.
Too bad, so sad.
Too bad, so sad.
He'll be independent when he wants to be, or he won't, and that'll be fine. Because he's my last kid, and he can live in my basement and play video games and eat all my food for the rest of his life if I want him to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he can co-sleep with me until he's getting boners, and then he can't anymore because that's gross.
No.
He says no, but he would totally let him too because he's a sucker too.
No. No.
Yeah, he's a sucker.
Ew.
No. Ew. No, it would be nice if Wyatt started sleeping in his own bed though, which is what I'm working on with nap times.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice at night, but I don't really mind if he sleeps in his own bed necessarily. Just I would like him to get to the point where he's like, I'm tired, and then like go to the.
Happen.
No, I'm just saying.
He's not Alice.
No, I'm just saying it would be nice if he's like, I'm tired, and then like he goes and lays down.
Yeah. And
falls asleep. I just don't like that nap. Like anytime tired hits, his brain like throws a fit.
Worldwide!
We don't want to sleep!
No sleep till...
My favorite is when he twitches.
It's really going to bother people listening to this that we didn't finish that.
I know. I know, because I didn't want you to finish it. That's why I started talking. But like when he like is falling asleep, like to the like to the point where like he's twitching, and then he'll do this, and then he'll go.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite thing.
It's hilarious. Not like sleeping. Or until he's asleep, and then he doesn't want you to wake him up. Yeah. He's upset that you're moving him or.
Well, I'm the same way. I don't like people waking me up either.
But you like sleeping.
It's true. He likes it.
I like sleeping too.
So yeah, that's we did those things.
Yeah, those are the things we've been doing.
And yeah, I I got a nice car. Cheryl was super jealous.
Yeah, it's
Because
too nice.
so Cheryl's like,
It's not
so I
even
was like,
fair.
no, hold on. So
I'm
I was
still
like,
paying like $20,000 on my truck, and this car is way fucking nicer.
Hold on. So I asked Cheryl before I got the vehicle. I was like, does it matter what vehicle I get? And she goes, no.
Well, I didn't know it was going to come with all the perks.
Stop. And she was like, she was like, yeah, get whatever you want. And I'm like, are you sure? Because there's this car that was by our work. And there's this one that we eventually bought that was like $2,000. Well, supposed to be $3,000 more. And I was like, well, which one? Because it doesn't really matter. Like, we're kind of okay money-wise no matter which one I get, but one's going to put us a little tighter than the other. And she's like, well, I want you to get the one that'll make you happy. So.
But I also want the superior vehicle.
So, I got this one. And she didn't test drive it. I did. And she didn't even look at the inside because she just
came. It's not my car.
Yeah.
I don't need to know.
Because she was being nice.
You're the man. And you should know whether the car is good or not.
And so.
You don't need your auto tech wife to come tell you that don't buy this car because it sounds like the fan is falling off.
It was a good choice.
Yeah, you did a good job.
I did. Thank you.
You didn't need me to tell you nothing.
No.
You did a good job.
I did. I checked everything myself. Thanks. Anyway, so I paid for it. I got all that stuff, and we're driving away. And I had told her the whole reason why I wanted this one over the other one is because the other one had a CD player, which this one does too.
Yeah.
It only had a CD player,
but it didn't have
Bluetooth. And,
aux or Bluetooth.
Yeah, and our phones don't have the headphone jack in it.
Yep.
So I wouldn't be able to listen to anything but CDs or the radio, and I was like, I really don't want to go back to that. First world problems.
Yeah, right.
So I was
oh man, I have to go back to being a millennial. I'm getting used to this Gen Z shit. Gen Z.
I gotta dust off my Backstreet Boys CD.
Why it scratched on my CDs? I would have to buy a new.
Picked it up in broad daylight
and you scratched it.
Anyway. So I told her, I was like, but this one has the Bluetooth on it, so I'm going to get that one. And that's all she really knew about it.
Yeah, I was like, okay, Bluetooth.
Was that it had Bluetooth, and I didn't know.
No, you know what this car does?
I didn't know. Hold on. What it does? Stop, hold on. We'll get there. Hold on.
No, I want to get there now. You're taking too long.
No, I want to
You're telling an ADHD story.
I want to tell a story.
Put too many details.
It's important. So I pay for everything, and I'm like, hey, I'll see you at home or whatever. And I put it in reverse, and the backup cam came on, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And so I called you, and I was like, hey, guess what it has? And she's like, what? I was like, it has a backup camera. And she's like, what? It has a what?
Yeah. So his bumper won't look like my bumper now. Although he's the one who made my bumper look that way.
I'll make it look that
You did!
But yeah, and then
I look like a typical female driver with a truck because my bumper is crashed.
Sorry.
Just totally totaled.
Sorry. So anyway, so then she was like, what? It has a what? And I was like, yeah, it's cool. And she goes, how come you get the cool vehicle?
That's not even the end of the cool things.
No, and then we got home, and
I drove the girls to school.
Yeah, and then you drove the girls to school.
The next day.
Go ahead.
I drove the girls to school the next morning, and I was like, I'm going to look around at this little dash thing, because it's got a little screen, computer screen thing, and the screen is touch screen. The fuck? Mine's not touch screen. I mean, it is, but not like his. And, volume. And it has, you can't see what I'm doing, but it's fine, because I'll explain it to you. It has the weather. The weather? You can look up the weather, and it has a thing says movies. I was like, movies? What is movies? Is it playing movies? No. It tells you what's in the theaters and what theaters are near you and what times those movies are playing. What? And then it has one that says fuel, and I was like, fuel? What's that one? I click it. It tells you all the gas stations that are near you and how much their fuel is. What? What? This car was not even $10,000. Not even. And I'm paying $20,000 still on my truck.
You wanted the truck. You said I could get whatever one makes me happy.
Well, why can't my truck have this stuff? And you have a remote start.
Yeah, and I have a remote
How come I don't have a remote start?
I could buy you
I have a $30,000 truck and no remote start. What the fuck is that?
I could buy you a remote start, but it'd be another like $150.
That's it? 150?
Actually, I think it's more than that. I don't know. I looked it up a while ago.
I'm so mad.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I love my truck.
And
That's what I keep telling myself now.
And I'm compared to your car. Yeah, I do like it.
I love my truck.
It's fine.
I love my truck.
It's like when a girl sees somebody else's husband get them
flowers. I love my truck.
Give them flowers, and they're like, I love my husband. He's so great. He's so nice.
He's just the best.
He doesn't bring me flowers, but it's fine.
It's fine, because he does other things.
It's fine. It's fine.
My truck doesn't tell me where the closest gas station with the least amount of money for fuel is, but my truck can carry a couch in the back of it.
It can get through the snow. It can now.
Well, now that we've fixed it.
Oh, we also did that.
For another $1,000 fucking dollars.
It was way more than that.
Yeah, but it was $15 for just the parts.
Yeah. We also did that.
Because Zach broke my truck.
We also did that. Yeah, I actually legitimately broke the truck. I thought I just popped the thingy out. No. He showed it to me when I went to go pick it up.
The CV joint?
Yeah. It was bad.
But I can't really blame Zach because they did say that that's typical in that vehicle.
At
that mileage.
At the mileage. That it ignored that for
which is kind of lame.
For all Ram truck, for 1,500 specifically, 1,500 Ram trucks around 200,000 miles is when, or 100,000 miles, is when the CV joint.
But of course, the CV joint went out right when we had a really big snowstorm. And so I didn't have four-wheel drive anymore on my truck, and I couldn't get out of my driveway one day.
Also, we had ball tires.
Well, yeah, we had ball tires too, which we got fixed.
We also got that fixed too. We did a whole bunch of
I'm stuck in my fucking driveway, can't get out, and I look like a fucking fool. And my neighbor comes out and asks if I want help, and of course I'm too like, I don't know, no damsel in distress bullshit brain. And so I was like, no, it's fine, I got it. I'll just keep rocking back and forth. Like, no, it's all right. I'm out there shoveling snow out from underneath my tires, and he's like, you sure? And I'm like, yeah, it's fine, I got it, it's fine.
Oh, sorry.
And the whole time, he's shoveling his side of the driveway, because we have a huge driveway, and we share it with each other, and he's shoveling his whole side of the driveway while I'm doing all of this. And he gets done shoveling his side of the driveway, and I'm still stuck in the same fucking spot, not moving. Still shoveling snow out of the same fucking spot. And he's like, you sure you don't want some help? And I was like, yes, I do. Yes, fine. And he's like, doesn't it have four-wheel drive? I was like, it sure would. If my husband hadn't have broken the CV joint, it would. Yes, it would. But it does not. I have three-wheel drive.
Which is not helpful.
Not helpful when you have ball tires. And the wheel that does have the three-wheel drive is the one that's stuck.
Yeah.
Or the one that doesn't have the four-wheel drive. The one that was broken was stuck. Yeah, because the other three. Oh,
Man.
So him and some other guy who just happened to drive by the house and see him pushing stopped and got out and helped him push.
It made you feel really bad.
Oh my God. I was like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
But we did do a whole lot of other stuff. Like we did that. We fixed the truck. We got brand new tires on all four.
Finally.
All four brand new tires.
It needed it so bad.
Yeah, it did.
We were almost down to wires.
Yeah. Yeah, they told me they couldn't even reuse those tires.
Oh yeah, no, they were done. They were done.
They were like, we just threw them out. And I'm like, good. Because they needed to be anyway. But then I had a funny moment.
We made sure we got our money's worth.
I had a funny moment. This is how long ago it's been since we did the podcast.
Huh?
Because this happened after we did the last one. I had a funny moment because we did all that. Like, we fixed everything. And then the only thing we had to do left was to change out the headlight.
Yeah.
And so I bought a new headlight, and I was like, well, we'll just do it in the Walmart parking lot before we go home. And so I took out the headlight, and I'm like putting the new one back in,
headlight
and I'm like putting the new bulb in or whatever.
in the dark.
Yeah, and I'm trying to put the headlight back in, and you kind of have to like pop it sideways to like go in. And so like I pushed it, and this guy was like driving by, and he goes, "Do you need some help?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Are you sure you don't need any help?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fine." And so like I popped it back in, and like I shut the hood or whatever, and I got in, and I was like, "Is this how women feel all the time?"
Yes.
I was like, it just because I was like immediately got upset. Like I was just like, "Dude,
why would I need help changing a light?
I'm just changing a headlight. What? Like why?
Yes.
What?"
Yes, that feeling that you had when that guy asked you that, 100% yes. The only difference between your interaction and every other woman's interaction
is he didn't start coming over there after you said no?
He didn't continue trying to help you afterwards.
Yeah.
You didn't have to be stern with him.
You didn't have to be like, "I got it."
You didn't have him ask you a couple times and then sit in his vehicle and watch you to make sure you were okay before driving off. That's the difference.
Yeah, I was just...
Imagine being that aggravated and having someone watch you while you finish it.
No.
Yeah. Welcome to our life.
But yeah.
Now you know how I felt with that fucking pallet, the 300 box.
But yeah, I was just like, it was like immediately when he said it, I was just like, no. Why would I need help?
What are you talking about?
What do I need help with?
He probably didn't know what you were doing. He probably just saw the hood open and was like, oh, this guy might need some help. He was being nice.
Maybe. I don't know.
That's what I have to tell myself every time. They're just trying to be nice. They're just trying to be nice. It's when they get pushy, that's when I'm like, no! I got it!
But I was telling Cheryl about the headlight thing, though. The truck has a release for the headlight, which I didn't know. So like every other vehicle I've had that I've changed out a headlight, you just do the 2 screws or whatever, and you pull the headlight out and change the bulb. It's not really all that difficult. So like I was doing it on the truck, and I went to pull it out, and it wouldn't move. And so I was like, "What?" Like I had both the screws out, and I was like, "Why isn't it moving?" So I'm like pulling on it, and I'm like, "Why the fuck? It's not even caught on anything." And so I was like, "Fuck this," because it was cold. So I looked up on YouTube on how to change the headlight for the truck, right?
YouTube's a god, man.
And that's the first thing
Thank God for you too.
And that's the first thing it says is under the wheel well panel, and I'm like, "There's a what?" And I like looked over, and there's like the little panel thing, and they're like, "Remove that," and so I removed it, and they're like, "You're gonna have to click or pull the latch down to release the headlight," and I was like, "The what?"
The what?
And so like I pulled it, and it went boop, and I'm like, "What the shit is that?"
I mean, that's nice though.
It's nice, but I would have ripped that shit out had I not watched that video.
This is why you're supposed to read the manuals of your vehicles before you try to do things.
Or they can just make it like every other fucking vehicle and just do the 2 bolts.
They're trying to make it easy.
It works for every other vehicle on the planet.
Well, not every vehicle is the same.
Yeah, mine has a backup camera and yours doesn't.
You also didn't know how to open your trunk for the first like 4 weeks.
That's true.
So
from back there because it had the button. I knew how to do it from the button.
Yeah, but you had to turn the car off every time.
Yeah, which kind of sucks.
Because the button doesn't work if the car is on. And you were like, "How do you open your trunk with the car on?" And I was like, "Yes, you do.
You just always keep it shut. You don't let anybody in your trunk."
I know, because I was like, "How do you open your trunk?" And he's like, "I don't know. You just push the button." And I was like, "There's no button," because I thought he was talking about a button inside the car. And he's like, "Well, there's got to be a button." And then he was like, "Just do the button on the keys." And I was like, "Okay, but there's got to be a way to open the trunk when you don't have the keys." And then I figured it out.
Yeah.
That there's a button on the trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the trunk.
Depends on your truck.
That only works. It's like the latch on the truck, though, but it only works if the key is out of the vehicle and the car is unlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still, yeah. Is there anything else that you want to talk about?
I don't know.
No.
Just like talking to you.
We could talk about, I don't know. I forgot what my bullet points were before. I don't know. I can't remember. We were talking about stuff last night. We did a date. We went on a date.
Yeah, we had dinner.
Yeah, we had dinner.
We've actually been on 2 dates since the last podcast.
Yeah.
Because we went to the movies one time and then to go see Willy Wonka.
Hmm?
And then last night we went and had dinner.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. Setting time aside for each other's. Yeah.
Trying.
We don't see each other's. I have a sucky job schedule.
Yeah, you should really get back on third.
I gotta wait.
I keep telling you, you don't have to wait. If you go complain, you will not have to wait. But you're like, I can't do that. They have fucked both of us over enough for you to be able to fuck them over once.
It's that kind of attitude.
That what?
I don't know. That gets you to quit? I don't know.
No. If you stay on second, you're gonna fucking quit.
No, I'm trying to just ride it out until October so that way I can be like, I did this. I did this. It won't work. I did it a full year. I didn't fuck you guys over and it's not working. And so I need to do this.
I don't like you guys. Let me go.
Yeah. So,
You guys don't like me either, so just let me go.
I'm trying. Just let me go. Yeah. But that's the plan. I'm hoping, best case scenario, I'm hoping that once October comes, I can just be like, I did this. That was fun. I don't want to do it anymore.
I'm just saying
Can
it's
I be
gonna
an
suck
operator?
this summer with you not being able to do anything all summer.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I'm aware.
It's your summer that you're wasting. Because you're not gonna be able to do anything
I'm aware.
this summer.
I know.
Okay. Well,
I know.
that's up to you. I'll go do all the fun shit with the kids.
Yeah, because you won't have a job for the second summer in a row.
I had a job last summer.
When?
I had a job last summer. I was at Psalms for a year and a half. Before I quit again.
You went through... No, they were just our schedules. I was like, no, because you went to the pool, like, most of the time.
Because you slept in the mornings.
I know, that's what I was just saying.
Or you slept in the afternoons, I mean.
Because it was our schedule, it wasn't for the fact that you didn't have a job.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we could have done that stuff on the weekends, but you didn't want to go do it on the weekends.
We can do it on the weekends now.
What, Sunday?
Yeah.
When everything's closed?
We'll just get a little pool. Just throw the kids in a little pool.
I have to figure out markets on my own.
Exciting. Yeah. But I said I'd do them with you on the weekends.
Yeah.
I would help you on the weekends. I just can't go do it with you during the week.
I know. Because you're at work.
Yeah.
During the important hours of it.
You could take Wyatt to do it with you. He'd be cute.
Oh, yeah.
You could be like, doing the beach.
It's just setup that's going to suck.
Yeah.
With Wyatt.
You could bring the little baby gate thing and put it in a square and put him in the corner so he could just sit there and go. Oh, also exciting news. Wyatt's having his birthday party.
Birthday party!
His wrestling birthday party. Just super exciting.
Exciting.
And I really hope, and this is going out to anybody who's going to watch this and show up, I really hope that all you adults want to get over being an adult and go have fun and dress up as wrestlers and have fun and
dress up.
and be childish for a day at a kid's birthday party because it's fun.
Brush your hair and put on a little makeup.
And don't be a bummer.
Wear knee pads.
Knee pads.
And leotards.
Yeah.
And underwear.
I really on the outside.
On the outside.
Yeah. But also most of my family, our family, are gonna show up. Are gonna show up as actual like dressed up
Their characters.
Yeah. So I guess we'll have that even if anybody else is late. Everybody else is late. But
and my best friend will be in town.
Yeah, wait, really? What? Oh yeah, she will.
Yeah.
And she'll show up. She said she was gonna be there for a couple hours.
Well, one of my best friends.
Yeah.
I knew his best friend.
I knew his best friend. Yeah. So that's gonna be fun. I am super excited about that. I think it's gonna be tons of fun.
I knew his best friend has a secret.
You can't say that.
I know. That's why I can just say it's a secret.
Yeah, but you can't say it out here.
It's a secret.
I got a secret.
And I'm gonna keep it.
So yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll give updates on how Cheryl's career is going.
It's not. I'm just kidding.
And I'll just be at work doing the work and stuff. Yeah.
Well.
Just providing, just throwing money at yarn.
Also, if you'd like to donate, you can donate yarn to me. Just donate yarn.
If you're looking for gift ideas,
send me some yarn. 223 or 226? 226?
Yeah.
226 Taylor Street, Kana.
Send yarn. Send yarn.
Send yarn.
Hashtag send yarn.
I'm not picky. Just send yarn.
Well, you're becoming picky. You're becoming picky with the shitty yarn you've had.
Okay, because some of the Chanels are like horrible. They just fall apart. It doesn't mean I can't still make things with them. They just are not. They kind of suck. The Burnett Chanel is the best. It's the best one.
If you want to send.
Just if you want to send my favorite yarn for stuffies. But also like any like acrylic or So I know acrylic kind of sucks, but it's okay. I'll still make something from it.
It's fine.
I know it's cheap, so it's okay. I get it.
So we discussed, and I know that we've said this a few times. Oh, speaking of, remind me when we're done with this, I gotta talk to you about something. But I know we've said this a few times, but
it's not anxiety.
We actually, well, we're almost done. That's fine. That's fine. But no, it's not negative. It's just something I can't talk about right now. But I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, we said this a few times, but we actually talked about it, and we're going to start doing this more often. And we're going to every Sunday.
I keep looking over at the wrong side of the
I know, because I was looking over here.
And I'm like, what's over here? Nothing. It's over there.
No, nothing. Anyway, every Sunday, we're going to do podcasts. We already have it set aside, and we're going to do it, and we're going to buckle on down, and we're going to do them every Sunday. So, hopefully, after next Sunday, it'll be a reoccurring thing, so I'll probably put them up Mondays. Or Sunday, depending on what time. But it'll be Sunday, Mondays every week. So it'll be consistent. It'll be consistent. So all you people that are like, it's been a month and a half, and you guys haven't done anything, and I'm bored, and I've lost interest, and I don't want to talk to you people or listen to you people anymore because you don't care about me.
I do care about you.
We care. We just suck.
I just suck. I'm a really bad friend, okay? I know it. I know. I'm a really bad friend. I know. I'm working on it.
We're trying.
I'm working on it, I swear.
Anyway, so yeah, we're going to get back to doing that. Ready?
I still keep looking over there.
I
can't help it.
Oh, you didn't do it with me. You gotta do it with me.
What are we doing?
That way. Ready?
Woo! Roller coaster of love.
Anyway, so
yeah. Roller coaster.
We'll get back to doing
roller coaster of love.
Anyway, so yeah. That's it. That's all I got. Do you have closing messages? Hug your loved ones. Under the foot?
What?
That's what I was saying.
I said hug your loved ones.
Oh, I heard under your foot, and I was like, what is that gonna do?
Under your
It's not gonna
foot.
do with anything. Oh wait,
Under the
wait! I want to get it.
Under the foot.
I want to add another thing that we did in here because it's exciting.
The foot.
We went roller skating.
I busted my ass.
Yeah, Cheryl fell real hard,
Well, Wyatt's fault, but yes,
but Cheryl roller skated.
I did, and I
she
got fast.
Yeah, she got real fast.
It wasn't,
She,
but it was fast.
She after like 20 minutes of her being out there, I was like going by her, and she's like, "I'm getting speed." I'm getting speed. And then she had to like.
I haven't rollerbladed since I was 12.
She had to like robot turn to go around the corner.
Hey, I haven't figured out turning yet, so it was just.
But she did
pedal
it.
with one foot harder.
But she did it, and we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Wyatt even did it too.
Kind of.
Well, he tried.
He tried.
He did try.
And
he
can
can
walk.
walk.
Me down.
He can walk in the skates. He just doesn't like when you're on the rink because it's more slippery.
There's so many bunnies out.
It's Easter.
There's an Easter bunny.
Not all of them are the Easter bunnies.
All of them. Every single one of them.
Hence bunny, not bunnies.
Every single one of them. It's Easter. They're all the Easter bunnies. They get all the glory.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll talk to you guys next week.
Yeah. I'll see you on the flip side.
I'll see you next week. Next week on What's in the Box?
Beans and cornbread, beans and cornbread. I lost breath.